welcome to Emotional Mojo. I'm Michelle Yarn, along with my girls, National Clinical Psychotherapist Jada Jackson and registered dietitian and nutritionist Tara Gaitis. Together, we're going to help you get out of your own way and own your day. And today, our Mojo challenge is to drop the drama in your life. Joseph has some drama going on. He says, my wife and I have been trying to get pregnant for more than a year now. The problem is that I already have 2 children from a previous marriage. I really don't want more kids. I'm glad she hasn't gotten pregnant. I don't know how to tell her I don't want children. I want her to understand. Any advice? That's Joseph in Brandon, Florida. You probably should have brought this up a little while ago.
Yeah, I'm like, I have some advice for
you. This should have been talked about.
So, I mean, you know, when you go into a marriage, these are the things you talk about, your morals, your values, you know, children, do you want them? And maybe she was like, oh yeah, I want kids, and he didn't know that she was that serious about it. Like, we're getting married and yeah, we're having kids.
Well, you would be surprised how many couples do not have those hard conversations prior to saying, I do.
So important.
You have to talk about those minor issues like having kids, you think? Okay, so here are a few things you can do. A series of questions you're going to want to ask yourself, Joseph. What is the problem? Here's the issue. Oftentimes what appears to be the problem is not really the problem. Believe it or not, the problem is not that you don't want to have kids. There are other issues underneath the surface. And then ask, what can I control? What can I control? What can't I control? And then, how can I establish healthy boundaries? Oftentimes we feel that establishing boundaries means saying no or drawing a hard line in the sand, but for you, you're going to have to figure out what this is. And then finally, should I have the conversation or let it go? And this is a conversation you're going to have, Joseph. I am sorry, and you're going to have to be honest at this point because it could cause problems in the future.
I wonder what kind of boundaries you can set, though, in this situation specifically.
That's a good question because boundaries for him will definitely be what expectations does she have and what expectations do I have?
Yeah.
Because a boundary is just separating you from me.
And how many kids does she want? Maybe he
Correct.
can make do with 1? I don't know. At this point,
I think the big thing is getting to the issues below the issue, like you said.
Exactly.